Hi, welcome to King Motors. You've clicked the link to our 2017 Mercedes-Benz C350 plug-in sport hybrid. This is the Sport Premium edition, so it's got a few bits over and above the normal sort of spec ones, but fabulous car, everything good about them. I'm going to take you for a spin in it now, just to show you all the buttons and functions and features and little bits, all the niceties of it, what I think makes them special. Other than that, there'll be a link in the video's description should you find it on YouTube or something that'll take you directly to the ad with all the specifics and that kind of stuff that I'll miss in a short video like this. While you're there, don't forget to subscribe actually. And finally, I'm going to put the price here as to what you can finance this car through us, should you choose to. So here we are out driving the C350. And the first thing you're always struck by, as I always say in these things, is just the quietness of them. Super quiet. We're driving along now 33 miles an hour and we are in full electric. So there's just no intrusion. You get a small bit of road noise, a small bit of tyre sort of drone, but that's literally it. Other than that then, the second most striking thing about it is just the comfort of it. It's so comfy. It just absorbs every bump. I'm driving up Whitehall Road here and it's a really bumpy road. Anyone who's driven it will know it, but this car just sort of irons it out. The reason it can do that is it's got self-leveling suspension, so it's fully active suspension, so it's expecting bumps, it's expecting knocks, and it adjusts the car for it. It's a fantastic thing. That can also bring me on to the next sort of thing, I suppose, about them. That can also be used in terms of the car's actual drive mode. So we've got, I think we've 4 different drive modes, all the way from Eco into Comfort, Sport, Sport Plus, and Individual. In Comfort, the car is about an inch higher than normal and it just absorbs all of the bumps and things. But into Sport or Sport Plus, and the car will drop by about an inch on the suspension. Everything gets stiffer. It's able to change its damping rates, all that kind of stuff. And suddenly what was a limousine becomes this sort of really focused sports car. And it also gives you both the motor and the engine in terms of performance. So suddenly you're in a car with 293 horsepower and over 600 newton meters of torque, which is an enormous figure, just a gigantic figure. But at the press of another button, it goes back to being this limousine that's super efficient on fuel. So they're so, like, the elasticity of this plug-in hybrid stuff is incredible. I am sold. I'm a total fan. We do get the odd comment on the videos and that kind of stuff, and they're always a bit kind of rhetoric-y. We've never experienced any problems with them. And if you plug them in, the way they're supposed to be, you plug them in, you drive them as hybrids, they're as good as they're supposed to be in terms of fuel consumption and everything. So they're just fantastic out. As I say, that kind of duality in a car couldn't exist years ago. If you had a fast car years ago, it was really highly strung. It didn't like driving around at slow speeds, and it just wanted to go all the time. It guzzled fuel as well, mental on fuel. And if you had a really economical car, it didn't want to go. You know, the other thing then, if you had a diesel in the city, you couldn't drive around at low speeds because your DPF blocks up, your injectors get in trouble, your turbos become trouble. These plug-in hybrids negate all of that. They really do everything well. And as the battery tech gets better in years to come, they're going to be incredible. They're just going to be incredible. They really are. Anyway, I'll just move on more specifically to this car. This is the Sport Premium. So there's a few bits over and above the normal Sport. So you've obviously got the big panoramic roof. We've got this fully electric seats on both sides, heated seats, loads of nice little touches. Like the other ones have that as well, but this one has like an electrical adjustment for the steering wheel. Loads of nice little bits. Like they're certainly a step up from the Sport, and the Sport is quite a car to begin with. So these things come with everything. But it's just the layout of all these things that just, that's what makes them special. It's what I love about all this kind of stuff. Everything is real aluminium. The switch gear here for the seats, real aluminium. The heated seat button, real aluminium. The little the previous selection buttons, they're all real alloy. All that kind of stuff is where it's at. Like, that's what makes a car like this special. And this is a very special place. I love this stuff. I really, truly do. Plug-in hybrid is where it's at for me, and gorgeous. This is a nice place. Your drive to the office in this car, that 20 minutes you get alone where no one's shouting at you to hear a certain song or, you know, Rice Krispies, it's going to be nice. Anyway, I'll stop talking about the car there. I'll move on to us just quickly in these kind of odd times. Our company, we were one of the very first ever second-hand dealers to be SIMI, and now we're an AA approved dealer on top of that. The AA approval means we are able to offer up to 2 years warranty on the cars and 101 point pre-sale checkpoint. But the AA thing is a big feather in our cap, in so much as they're very brand protective, the AA. They won't just allow anyone be an ambassador for them. So for them to get into bed with us, they did a lot of research on us and on who we are and our customers and that kind of stuff. So I think it speaks volumes for us. Other than that, we have 50 plus Google 5-star reviews. So we really do try our best. We really will try and do our best if you want to do a click and collect service, because I know it's nerve-wracking, but we really are on the level and we're trying our best. So from there, I suppose, yeah, I'll just wrap the video up, and I'm just going to say thank you for watching it. We do appreciate you taking the time to do it, and hopefully it makes your decision to come and see us easier. Kind of showed you the type of people we are and showed you some of the niceties about the car. What is it that makes it special? But again, as I say, with all that in mind, I'm going to say goodbye, and hopefully we will get to see you soon.